Victory.
Welcome back to Nikke. Alright, we have a new pool, but we're gonna worry about that later. Okay, there's also... Who's that? Oh, yeah, okay. Let's do the event. Yeah, let's continue with that.
My name's
We got Claire. Okay, story one. No, let's go with the challenge first.
Looking forward to this. I'll rock you until the very end. Return to where you belong. One more down.
There we go.
I guess this makes me a good luck charm, doesn't it? Bolt, finish this and hurry to the sea. Target not eliminated. You'll have to take it from here.
These guys are quite persistent.
Bolt, we won again.
In the deep recess of the annex is a storeroom. It is cluttered with miscellaneous junk, and in each corner of the room, a statue has been oddly placed. Meanwhile, in the middle of the room, Miranda lies half buried beneath a pile of books. It appears to have been bulged them to read a book on the top shelf. You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. What happened? There was something tucked in this book. I tried pulling it out and ended up falling over. I guess this was just as trying to get. Miranda hands Jill a worn-out note. The note reads, "The prophet greets the judge. The merciless judge pushes the sinner. The sinner kneels beneath the false goddess, and the false goddess stares down the prophet in silence. The deceitful gaze invites a ruin. Only the true gaze shall open the path." It's like some kind of riddle. Where did you say you found this? Hold on, you see that, Jill? There's a lever beneath the statue. Try pulling it. Wait, it could be a trap. Miranda pulls the lever beneath the statue of the goddess of victory toward the left. The statue turns and faces the statue to its left. Whoa, the statue moved. This lever must control the statue somehow. Hold on a minute. Statue of the goddess of victory. Statue of hooded disciple. Statue of menacing rapture. A statue of an ordinary man and a woman. Each statue had a lever beneath it. All of these statues can be rotated. Maybe the direction the statues are facing is connected to the riddle we found. Miranda, don't touch anything. We haven't fully figured out the puzzle yet. I didn't move an inch. It moved on its own. Amanda, the ceiling. The ceiling? Ceiling begins to cave in. The deceitful gaze invites a ruin. The statue of the goddess faces the statue of the ordinary man and woman. They would trigger a trap by turning the statue the wrong way. Miranda, quick, pull the lever the other way. Turn it to face the disciple statue. Got it. Miranda pulls the lever to the statue of the goddess of victory to the right. The goddess statue rotates to face the statue on its right. As the goddess looks upon the disciple statue, the ceiling holds its descent. We almost ended up being the sandwiches. Very funny. That lever pull last made the ceiling stop. Does that mean it's the true gaze? The disciple statue must represent the prophet. If goddess statue represents the false goddess, that leaves the judge and the sinner. Typically, sin is represented by humans. What should we do now, Jill? The prophet greets the judge. Miranda, could you flip the lever in front of the disciple statue and make it face the statue with the four-legged machine? And next, Miranda manipulates the levers according to Jill's instructions. Thus, the statue of the disciple faces the statue of the Rapture. The statue of the Rapture faces the statue of the man and a woman. The statue of the man and the woman faces the goddess statue, and the goddess statue in turn faces the disciple statue. Is it done? Yes, for now. I'm still not entirely sure if this is the true gaze. Oh man, the last thing I want to do is get squashed by the ceiling and turn into a sandwich. You and me both. Click. Did you hear that? I'm pretty sure that came from near the bookshelf. The bookshelf begins to slowly slide to the side. Soon, a hidden passage is revealed behind it. Nice.
Reloading!
I'm glad you're safe. Mission complete.
At the end of the secret passage, a tense and alert Miranda and Jill come up to the laboratory. Unlike the mansion's decrepit exterior, the lab is equipped with surprisingly modern equipment. However, the corpses strewn throughout to make it clear that there's research being conducted here. It's far from ordinary. All these bodies! The shattered, oversized incubation tubes fill the room, from which various corpses with unnaturally developed muscles protrude. All the bodies are completely torn to shreds. Jill averts her eyes from the horrifying sight. In an area lined with multiple computer terminals, documents bearing Umbrella Corporation's logo are scattered everywhere. Damn it, even here! Miranda, we've got a survivor over here. Lead us. What did he say? Jill brought an ear closer to the researcher collapsed to the ground. Humans lie falls into oblivion, throwing the world into turmoil. New life has been created, a cruel distortion of all things sacred. Merciless judges descend from the skies. Do not resist with thy feeble human strength. The end is nigh. God, guide these foolish mortals to their reckoning. The end. These foolish mortals, distortion of all things sacred, throwing the world into turmoil. The end is nigh. Do not resist. Merciless judges descend from the skies. Do not resist. God, guide us. Our reckoning. The researcher collapses, blood gushing from his mouth. Gaping hole has been torn through the center of his torso, as if something had forced its way out from within. So, that's how things unfolded in Raccoon City. All because of a virus. The entire city was wiped. Family, friends, loved ones, all gone, vanished. Anyway, we can't let the same thing happen here. We need to investigate this area. Leave no stone unturned. I'm also worried about your colleague who went missing. It seems Miranda and Jill went all the way inside. Why don't we start our search out there? Okay, let's do that. After that, Claire and Query begin checking the nearby rooms one by one. The pair discovers when they arrive at the third room. Is this? Under the bed lies a weathered notebook. When Claire picks it up, a single photograph falls out. It seems to be a photo of a mother and a daughter. They seem to have had a closer relationship. Having trouble seeing it? Want to take a closer look? Claire holds the photo closer to Query. The faded faces of mother and daughter begin to come into focus. Ah! It's Osaria 9 and Dipara from case number 8. Dipara? To be continued. Okay, we can start the story too. There's a siege safe house, never mind. I knew something fell off. Mission code 7-1. Declassified. The Ark and the proposal for humanity's salvation. Within the insular society of the Ark, the activities of Perilous Siege proven remarkably effective. All traces of evil within the Ark were soon eradicated. However, evil is the darker side of the coin which must exist for justice to persist. Therefore, a proposal to maintain justice and oversee Pearlia's siege has been drafted. The following is the tentative proposal. Formation of pro-Rapture radical group. Public awareness of Raptures continues to decline. The attached survey suggests that this is due to the fact ordinary citizens rarely encounter Raptures personally. Therefore, pro-Rapture radical groups are to receive clandestine support. This is intended to foment hostility towards Raptures among the general public. So, he has a hand in this too? X. Okay. Alright, we can go to story 2. Claim a mission as well. Alright, story 2.
Can I punish anyone I like?
Looks like wherever you go, I'll always be with you. Let's go.
Can I punish anyone I like?
Are we going for a swim? Sure, let's go!
Human life falls into oblivion, throwing the world into turmoil. New life has been created, a cruel distortion of all things sacred. Merciless judges descend from the skies. Do not resist wide-eyed, feeble human strength. The end is nigh, God. Guide these foolish mortals into their reckoning. You already heard that before, right? Life was ordinary. Lazy days I spent with mom and dad, I can still remember them perfectly. Gathering at the dinner table every evening to talk about our day. All of our lounging around, cozily watching TV together. The quiet little conversations we've had before falling asleep. Dad, I'm back! Have you had dinner? I haven't had mine yet. Mind if I eat here? Expect some food. Nothing special happened today. I got to school, then ran a quick errand. Came straight here after. Mom's doing the same as always. I guess work's been keeping her busy. She said she'll be back late again tonight. Shall we watch some TV? And now, our next news story. A string of disappearances have recently taken place within the Ark. This has prompted a growing movement among citizens criticizing the central government's handling of the situation. Really unsettling, huh? That's all the news that's been reporting lately. With all the disappearances happening, there have been all kinds of rumors swirling around. Some say people are being abducted and used as test subjects for biological experiments, or that there are corrupted Nikkes running around wreaking havoc. Don't you think both scenarios sound kind of ridiculous? See, you think it's no sense too, right? I mean, it does seem odd. How could anyone be carrying out biological experiments in a place as safe as the Ark? And if a Nikke really has gone rogue, he surely would have been caught and been on the news by now. Don't you think I'm right? Please say I'm right. Please, say something. Don't just lie there. Dad, ever since we got hurt on the surface, Mom's been acting weird. At first she started mumbling weird things, scribbling strange red eyes all over the walls of the house. Now she barely comes home. All she ever does is work at the center. I have no idea if she's eating, or if she's getting any sleep. I don't know anything anymore. Compared to the old days, everything's different now. Everything. I'm sorry. I know I promised I wouldn't complain in front of you. But tomorrow, I'm going to visit the center where Mom works. I'm worried about her. Maybe I should bring her something to eat. Things can go on like this. Anyway, sweet dreams. I'll drop by again. Counseling hours. Weekdays 9 to 8. Weekends closed. Huh? Has she always had the weekends off? Why did she come into work today? Mom? Coming in, okay? No one's here. I guess I'll just leave the lunchbox. The end is nigh. Guide the foolish Ruthless. What's that sound? Sound appears to be coming from behind the bookshelf. One of the bookshelves is slightly out of place, leaving a narrow gap. Through the gap, a stairway stretches far out, leading underground. Huh? Are you in here? Judges, descend, disguise. Do not resist human strength. Huh? In front of an altar where a Rapture statue is enshrined, a group of people are fervently murmuring a prayer. And, in the middle of it all was Daypar's mother. Well, well, well.
Doesn't matter how hard it gets, I'll always succeed.
These guys are quite persistent.
I'm glad I was able to protect everyone.
That day, I torched through Mom's room in a panic. Every wall was covered from top to bottom in red eyes, all of them staring at the same spot, a spot where I uncovered a Rapture core, along with some records about the Torch of Salvation. Human life falls into oblivion, throwing the world into turmoil. New life has been created, cruel distortion of things all sacred. Merciless judges, raptures, descend from the skies. The end is nigh. Fear not, stand before the judge and reveal yourself. The surface is the altar of God. Death is the path to salvation. Embrace the end. Beneath the flames of judgment, the torch of salvation shall be kindled. As I began to realize what Mom had gotten herself into, I finally understood what those red eyes at home were meant to represent. A chill ran down my spine. Even then, I couldn't turn to anyone for help. Revealing anything about the torch of salvation could result in Mom being captured and punished. I'm back. I don't think I can stomach anything today, so I came empty-handed. I hope that's okay. Oh, did you see the news? They said they found the Rapture parts in the home of one of the missing families. So freaky, Rapture parts of all things. You know, people keep going missing. People who I used to see at the counseling center, I mean. Dad, I'm scared. If this keeps up, Mom might disappear too. What if I'm left all alone? I'm sorry, I'm being weak again. For the time being, I don't think I can come here. I think I have to be away from for a bit. I'm worried about Mom. I can just sit by and do nothing. Please pray that everything will turn out okay. I'll be back. Next time. I'll come with Mom. I promise. I don't think I'll be able to keep that promise, Dad. The cult leader who started Torch of Salvation turned out to be Mom. I didn't catch all the details, but they said they intend on using virus to purify the Ark. They say death is the path to salvation. Don't worry, I'll do whatever it takes. I'll find a way to atone for what my mom has done. That was the final entry in Daypar's journal. You said your colleague followed Daypar all the way here, right? Then we've got to find them. Both Daypar and your colleague. And everyone else who's gone missing. For a few moments, Query states the journal Claire had been reading aloud from and finally speaks up. Yes, absolutely. After that, we need to make sure they'll never be able to do this again. I'm sick of watching viruses rob people of what's precious to them. Do you think we can really handle this on our own? Come on, Query, I believe in you. Are you saying you don't have faith in me? What? No, I don't mean it like that. Okay, let's give it a try. It's also my duty as a police officer. Yes, that's the spirit. I like the concept of confidence. Anyway, I'm starting to get worried. We haven't heard a peep from Jill since she went after Miranda. I don't think there's anything else to investigate here. Shall we head over there now? Okay, so we did all of those. Why can I not do that? Okay. It just cancelled. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't click next, I clicked OK.
Just a little more.
You'll have to take it from here.
Reload. Target not eliminated.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
Inside a secret room hidden deep within the annex, Jill and Miranda stand frozen in the lab, their eyes fixed on the monitor. Are you okay? Why are you just standing there like that? Huh? It's hard to explain, but is it just me or does this room look kind of red? Claire? Probably better if you don't look. Why? Just trust me. Claire averts her eyes from the corpses and turns to the monitor. An experiment log recorded by a researcher is displayed on the screen. Holy elixir of the judge. 6 trial results. Engineered using the same methodology employed in developing Umbrella Corporation's D-Virus. Modifications of the Holy elixir obtained from the body of the judge located at coordinates RAC 10.1. Successful deployment of Neovirus. When injected into organic tissue, the Neovirus initiates gene restructuring. Notable improvements in physical strength and regenerative ability were observed. Shows potential to temporarily stand against Nikke's. The new humanity who opposes the divine. The following video compares the effects of varying dosage levels. Claire touches the screen, and a video begins to play. On the dark screen. Ah! Oh, blood-curdling screams ring out. Figures can be seen erratic and convulsing, their entire bodies contorted. Some, desperate to relieve the agonizing pain, scratch at their faces with such ferocity that their skin tears off. Miranda, absorbed in the video, suddenly clings tightly to Jill's arm. Jill trembles, her face contorting in fury. The higher the dosage, the greater the increase in physical and regenerative abilities. However, genetic mutation occurs too rapidly, ultimately causing the body to break down. Virus exhibits signs of indicative of seeking new ghosts. Additionally, regardless of dosage, all test subjects exhibit significant cognitive decline. Could this be effectively used in the future plans? Jill suddenly taps the monitor, opening a new window. Project Reborn Evil. Human life falls into oblivion, throwing the world into turmoil. The new life, Nikke, has been created, a cruel distortion of all things sacred. In order for the judge to guide humanity to its reckoning, we, the Torch of Salvation, have initiated Project Reborn Evil. The Neovirus will be widely disseminated throughout the Ark. Amidst the ensuing chaos, the judge shall be led into the Ark. Once humanity is offered to the judge, and evil is purified, Project Reborn Evil will be deemed complete. Evil shall be purified through the reckoning. God, guide these foolish mortals to the reckoning, until evil is purified. 10 hours countdown. Jill, does it say anything about how to shut down this project down? These are the only records left, but Jill points at the corner of the lab. After reviewing the Project Reborn Evil file, a hidden passage opened up. In the direction Jill is pointing to, a passage leading deeper underground has been revealed.
Stay back.
Reloading!
Target eliminated. I'm glad you're safe. Mission complete.
Death is not the end. Death is purification. The purification of this world begins with death. The merciless judge's descent. I was happy. The lazy days I spent with my husband and my daughter, I can still remember them perfectly. Gathering at the dinner table every evening to talk about our day. All of us lounging around, cozily watching TV together. Quiet little conversations we would have before falling asleep. The patient's vital signs are stable. Unfortunately, he remains unconscious for reasons that are still undetermined. At this stage, we can only continue to monitor his condition. May I ask what really happened on the surface? From what I've heard, he had encountered with a Lord-class Rapture. Thankfully, the Nikkes who were recovered didn't suffer any brain damage. They'll be able to return to the battlefield once they've given new bodies. As for your husband, I can say for sure. A man named Miles Carter came to the center. He used to be a commander. After all the horrifying things he experienced on the surface, he now suffers from PTSD. He's been drowning himself in alcohol for years now. Did you endure such horrific experiences too? Is that why you're refusing to open your eyes? You know, the Nikkes who went up to the surface with you, they're returning to the battlefield today. So why aren't you? I have to go. Sweet dreams. Alceria 9. I've been waiting for you. Huh? Me? Who might you be? You're planning on visiting the center? Here, take this. Your husband asked me to deliver it. What's this? The eyes of the judge are the doors of salvation. Human life. The world into turmoil. New life, a cruel distortion. Merciless judges descend from the skies. The end is nigh. Fear not. Reveal yourself. I can't make out the rest. Big black lines obscure parts of the text. Eventually they go to fill the entire page. I turn to the next page. Countless eyes stare at me from the pages. Between the crimson eyes, faintly inscribed words can be seen. Fear not. Stand before the judge and reveal yourself. The surface is the altar of God. Death is the path to salvation. Death is the path to salvation. Death is salvation. Salvation. Death is the path to salvation. Death is the path that leads to salvation. Death is the true path to salvation. Embrace the end. Beneath the flames of the judgment, the torch of salvation shall be kindled. Go on ahead and wait for us. Deipara and I will follow. We are returning to the happy days we once had. New revelation. Holy elixir discovered. Raktan. Reborn life. Alistair, Mia, Veloa, Ivan, Kyle, Marco. They ascended to the surface and received salvation from the judges. Miles Carter, Lucas, Emily, Cole, Iris Monroe. They consumed the holy elixir of the judge and were reborn as greater beings. Alceria 9, Deipara. Through the holy elixir of the judge, the Neovirus, they aim to purify the evil within the Ark, and thereafter receive salvation from the judge. Holly, a trainer hidden within the Order. A new breed of human that defies the natural order, intended as a sacrificial offering before the sacred purification ritual, currently reflecting on her sins in the Reformation chamber beneath the altar. Embrace the end. Beneath the flames of judgment, the torch of salvation shall be kindled. With all that, the cult leader of the journal comes to an end. My head is spinning. These are the ramblings of someone deeply involved in a cult. Of course, any normal person would get dizzy reading this. Ela thought a sigh. Without me noticing, she had quietly come over to read the journal. Have you contacted the higher-ups? Yes. Blaze Out Squad is due to arrive in 2 hours. And until then, we just lay around a bit? No. We need to resolve whatever problems we can, and get out of here. Unless we want to go down in flames along with the mansion. Sounds like fun. I say we resolve as many issues as we can, and get out of here before this place burns down. This is our plan going forward. Now, first things first. Let's find this reformation chamber where Polly is being held. Alright, so that is everything. Hard mode in 4 days unlocked. That should be fine. Let me claim that. Alright, what do we do now? Well, first of all, I wanted to do a pool. So what do we do about that? Let's go shop. Buy all tickets I can. And then I wanna do a 10 pool for Chill Valentine. There we go. Or they have Ada. We wanna get Jill. Didn't get Jill. That's unfortunate. Tell you what we can do, which is probably a good idea. Let's go shop,
Welcome to the Raise and Rebuild Workshop.
do the daily stuff.
Hope you
While
put
we
it
do
to good
this.
use. Come again if you need anything. Thank you. Hope you put it to good use. Come again if you need anything.
What are you looking for? Just name it.
Looking to get something on the up and up? Then you've come. I see you're a man of.
Welcome, fellow shopaholic. Doesn't it feel great spending money? Another successful Hello, this is the
Bye,
electronic
Jill.
integration system of the central credit deducted.
Let's go to the outpost.
Commencing operation.
Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. Oh, they removed the timer. There used to be a timer when you added someone. I don't want to add these. Only the 3 stars. Okay. That's done. Alright, that should be cool. So we have Jill, Claire. We want to get these to rank 10.
Even after this mission ends, you're someone I can count on. Coming from a super... The world would be a better place if everyone were like... A gift? You're someone I can count on. Coming from a super cop like me, you ought to be flattered.
Honestly, it's a shame, knowing I won't see you again when I go back.
Okay, that should be done. Now we just go through the advice list.
You don't hate how I'm dressed.
How come I don't have these? I guess that can wait, yeah.
I don't think... I want you to feed me the next item.
Okay, that's everything. And I should be able to get my reward here. We got a gel costume. You see a gel anywhere here?
I used to.
I prefer this skin. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna call it here. We have nothing else anyways. Guess I would need 20 more. Clear interception one time, I can do that. What are even these? I forgot. That's not my team, is it? No.
What? You expect me to go out in this outfit? I will answer my subjects' calls.
Is the festival already over? That's too bad.
We didn't do this for a long time, but maybe it's time to start again.
Hold on a little longer. Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel. Let's wipe them out and head back. I can still keep fighting. Under the light, how do I look? Sexy, perhaps? I'll take lead. Everyone follow me and attack.
Class is over. What do you say we go back and enjoy the festival?
The party isn't over yet, is it? Did you see? Your king has won another victory.
Okay, so these are... Alright, they're good to know, so I can only do one of those. I should do the arena as well. We're in platinum. We're not gonna get as much money anymore.
Is the finest entertainment the Ark has to offer.
Should be fine here.
Let the games debut!
Did I not do skip? I did, okay, good.
Season's rising star!
We're back in diamonds. Let's see if we can do anything else. Diamond 8 I could get to. Let's see if we can get a little higher. I'm looking at the diamond 7. Can definitely win one. I'm kinda worried about the second. Let's give it a try. Why not?
Let the games debut! Giving up so soon?
Not good. Oh well, maybe another day. For now though, that is all. Thank you for watching.
I am alone.
After
but not
reset,
lonely.
hopefully today
As
or
long as
either
every
tomorrow
subject in the
morning,
kingdom fills me
I'm
with
gonna
life.
finish the story and I wanna focus on the campaign since we've been neglecting that for a long time. So